How's it going, Dopamon fans? If you've been following along, you know we've been talking about the 2022 NHL Awards. So, if you haven't watched all the videos yet, go check out the other ones. We want to hear your opinions on them. But for this video, we're going to be talking about the James Norris Memorial Trophy, awarded to the defenseman who demonstrates throughout the season the greatest all-round ability in the position. Personally, I think this is the most contentious definition among all the NHL awards, but at the same time, I've kind of noticed that every year the finalists are the least contentious. Everybody just agrees on the top three anyway.
Yeah, that's a good point. They need to change up the defenseman awards, and we have an idea on that that we'll talk about on a later video. But for now, the best defenseman in the league, quote unquote, I think is fairly straightforward. I don't know if there's any real arguments here. There wasn't between us. We have agreed on our three finalists for the first time. Recording these videos so far. I don't know what order you're watching this in, but for the first time for us. Want me to just reveal them? We have Roman Josi, Victor Hedman, and Cale Makar.
Big surprise, everybody.
Yeah, I think this is the easiest three nominations I could make. Incredible seasons from all three. I was hoping that Aaron Ekblad would be nominated, but he got hurt and, kind of wrecked his chances a little bit. But I think if he had not gotten hurt, he would probably be contending this list a little bit. But because he didn't finish the season, we have these three. And all three of them, in each of their own ways, have an incredible year and a huge, any one of these guys for me could win, to be completely honest. Like, if Hedman, Makar, Josi, any one of them end up winning this trophy, I'd be like, oh, okay. Like, no one's going to be up in arms about any of these three winning.
No. And I can see how under anybody's interpretation of how the Norris should be awarded, that any of them could win it. That, under some definition, Makar, Hedman, Yossi, any of them could be, argued for. There's no wrong answer among all three of them.
Yeah, and specifically for me, I have gone on record in the past saying that Victor Hedman is a little overrated in his defensive ability and shouldn't have been nominated in years he was. This year, he's been really, really good. He's been really good in every zone and all areas of play, and yeah, deserves it this year. I don't think deserved it last year, but deserves it this year. He's a points guy, so he ends up on this list a lot.
Yeah, you remember the Erik Karlsson effect? I feel like he got a Norris trophy that he didn't deserve, and then the next year when he probably deserved it, he didn't get it. So.
Yeah. It happens every once in a while. It happened, I think, that same year that you were talking about. I think Drew Doughty won it, and Karlsson didn't, and then the next year Karlsson won it.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. Whatever it was. Anyway, I think we agree on the winner. As funny as it sounds.
We can talk about all three of them.
Yeah, sure. We can talk about all three. Just going over stats real quick. Roman Josi, 80 games, 23 goals, 73 assists for 96 points. Cale Makar, 77 games, 28 goals, almost made it to 30 for 58 assists for 86 points. Victor Hedman played all 82, 20 goals, 65 assists for 85 points. All of them scored 20 goals. All of them had over 85 points. Yeah. Cale Makar almost makes it to 30 goals as a defenseman. Roman Josi
led his team in points, right?
Roman Josi led his team in points and almost became the 15th player to score 100, or defenseman to score 100 points in a season. Something that has not been done since 1991-92, when Brian Leetch had 102 points. And something that not a lot of people can say they've done. Bobby Orr, Paul Coffey, Al McInnes, Brian Leetch, and Dennis Potvin. That's the list of defensemen who've scored 100 points. Defensemen who've scored 30 goals is a little bit longer, but the last person to do that, I think, was Mike Green in 08-09, 31 goals. That season. Otherwise, it hadn't been done for a very long time. But again, you see the same names. Ray Bourque, Phil Housley is on this list. Kevin Hatcher, sneaks into this list. Doug Wilson sneaks into this list. But again, or Coffee, Potvin, Leach, those kind of guys are on here. Actually, did Brian Leach score 30? I don't think he did. I lied. He was an assist guy. Anywho, all three of these guys deserve it. Our winner. You want to announce it?
I would love to. Roman Yossi.
Hey, Roman Yossi.
Unanimous decision.
Yeah, I think Roman Yossi deserves it. Already won a Norris, the one-time Norris Trophy winner already, but look, Cale Makar's time is coming. Cale Makar is going to win this trophy eventually. He's probably going to win it a bunch.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Roman Yossi almost did something that is more rare than scoring 60 goals in the NHL as a forward. He almost did something so rare that there's only 5 other players who have ever done it. And he led his team. If you take Roman Yossi off the Nashville Predators, I don't even think they're a playoff team, let alone competitive in any way. They're one of the worst teams in their division without this guy. Take Cale Makar, Victor Hedman off their teams, they're fine. Right? You can get by without Cale Makar on the Avalanche. The Avalanche are insane. And
I think to that credit, Cale Makar is on such a good team, and I might call him the most skilled offensively of all the defensemen right now, maybe the skilled overall of all defensemen right now, but as far as putting it all together to really like lead your team, he's on just a really good team that I feel like might inflate a little bit of his offense as well. For Roman Yossi to do it as like the leader of his team, bona fide, undisputed, I think that's way more important. And throughout the season, demonstrated, by definition, the greatest all-round ability in the position. I think, defensively, offensively put together, I think pretty easy pick for me.
Yeah, easy pick for me as well. If the points were closer, I would, consider putting Cale Makar, Victor Hedman as my winner, but he's 10 points over both of them. So incredible year from all three of these guys. Scoring is up, and that probably has something to do with it, but still, he almost did something that is probably one of the most rare things to happen in the NHL nowadays, and hasn't been done in 30, almost 40 years. So, how long has it been? 30 years.
31.
Yeah, 31 years, and it's, I think unanimously should, maybe not unanimously, but should win the Norris Trophy for me this year. Let us know what you think. If you agree or disagree with us, comment your nominations and winners down below in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. We love talking hockey with anybody, so hit us up. Follow for more award content. We got playoff previews coming out. We got all of the awards, and some awards probably people haven't really heard of and aren't very popular. So we have a couple of those awards coming up as well. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.